morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this beautiful Monday, the 22nd day of March in 2021, because it's time for another Hardison's tip. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, and we do this for all of our brothers and sisters that are in the major account, key account, up and down the street, retail sales, in home sales, automotive sales. So you're trying to get ready for work? Let's get to it. Today, I would like to explore how to ask powerful questions. Don't just interrupt your prospect's answer. The less you base your understanding on assumptions and the more detailed responses that you elicit, the better in sync with the prospect you will be. Here's an example. Prospect says ease of use is really important for us. Now, the average sales rep would assume, oh, they want a slick use interface and easy onboarding. Okay, our software is really easy to use, being that response. Whereas someone who's a little bit more seasoned, because they practice, would say, okay, what precisely do you mean when you say ease of use? What about the experience needs to be easy? The initial setup and deployment in your organization, or the unsuitability for the end user who'll be working with it daily. Do you have an example of an application you're working with right now that's easy to use? This would help me precisely understand what you're looking for when you're thinking about ease of use. So when a prospect gives you an answer, ask follow up questions that go deep, that explore things in more detail, where it lets the customer analyze, speculate, really think about that high gain question that you ask because no one's ever asked it before. This will help you gain a better understanding of the prospect's wants, needs, and desires, but it also shows the prospect that you care and you're truly listening to them. Just by doing that, you'll stand out from 90% of all other sales reps competing with vendors or customers. If a prospect feels truly understood by you, they'll trust you and feel better about you and the product or service that you're trying to offer. Great follow up questions to ask would be something like, what does that mean? Do you have an example of that for me? Can you tell me more about this? Let's say a prospect tells you that 5 people will be using your software. Rather just taking notes and moving on to the next question, you can continue to drill down and ask more. Okay, tell me about these people. Have they been with your organization for a long time, or have they just joined? Or what's your workflow like? Or will this team grow over the next 12 months? If so, how? The exact question you ask, of course, depends on the specifics of your product and their organization. So always remember, practice, practice, practice. Record yourself. Just use what you learned about asking questions in sales to improve on your next sales call. Record yourself. Record yourself and the guest if you have the privacy to do that and they filled out the proper form. This way you can listen to how you're asking questions. Always remember, sales CRMs make it easy to record your calls automatically and play them back as MP3 anytime you want. Study on your own sales questioning approach And this can help you quickly take your sales game to the next level. Now, we got someone out of it. That's great. This is what we're here for. But you need to get to work. So, once again, this beautiful Monday morning, 22nd day of March of 2021, let's get out and start the week strong. But show buyers that you care by listening and the way that you present your questions. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's tip. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.